Hi guys, welcome to a short video. I just thought I would really quickly, I never usually do like perfume haul videos, like this is what I bought, but I just thought I'd quickly just tell you what I got during our little trip up north. First of all, I got a set from Zoologist, and this set contains 5 travel size bottles. And in this particular set, she had like 3-4 different ones. You cannot choose them yourself unless you go onto the Canadian website. So it's Bee, Camel, Hyrax, Moth, and Sacred Scarab. And I was actually happy about a few of these. Bee, I've been really interested in for a while. I was actually really surprised at how sweet it was when I tried it in store. But it's sort of, I've worn it today and it's really interesting. It's like straight up honey beeswax, and like the main player in this composition is something called royal jelly that I had to sort of look up. It's actually like a secretion, like a milky liquid that is used for food for the queen bee, and also to like the larvae. I don't know how you pronounce that, like during their first few days. And it kind of reminded me of like like human breast milk. The first few days, the milk is like so dense in calories and in nutrition. Like it's kind of, I guess, to give the baby a kick start. So maybe it's the same in the bee world. I found that interesting, but it's very fluffy. It has mimosa and heliotrope and all these like fluffy flowers, but the honey note kind of remains. And but it's in an interesting way. It's not like just honey. It's all these florals as well. I think it's kind of a challenging note. I'm trying to cover that light with my head. I should have filmed this in the daytime. We have such beautiful sunlight here in Sweden. It's light until now. It's like, is it 10 o'clock, 10:30, and it's starting to get a little dark outside. But up here, it's pretty dark. I'm on my upper floor in my house. But I'll get back to you about these. Camel, I know, will be a challenge for me. It's a little animalic, little zoo-like. Perhaps I don't think I'll wear that one. I think I'll sell it because I kind of figured, I thought they sold these for quite a good price. So I paid 2,500 crowns. I mean, it's like $250. So like $50 a travel size. And I think I could get my money back because these are so popular. Like every single one of them is sort of popular. So probably I will be able to do that. Let's see. What else did I get? I got a travel set from Giardini de Toscana. That is the house that has released this very much hyped Bianco Latte, which I only have tried. I've only sniffed. I've never worn it. But this is actually, this is quite inexpensive. 450 crowns, like $45 for 13 fragrances, and they're 2 milliliter each. And I just thought that would be interesting. And I found also the discovery sets are quite easy to swap against other discovery sets. It's a good way of like trying new things and just kind of passing things along in the community. Okay, and then I got, let's take the little stuff first. I got two fragrances, 2 travel size from Maria Candida Gentile. They look like this. One of them is a really fresh kind of marine fragrance with some balsamic tones. It's called Vis, or V-I-S, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And the other one is called Hanbury. And I think it's a very white, floral, sweet. It smells to me like orange blossom, like maybe a little bit along the lines of Love Don't Be Shy, but not as heavy and sweet, but more fresh. Then I got a bottle from Oriza Legrand, and I did not get Apotheos like I thought I would, and neither did my friend, which surprised us both. But we figured that one was so loud, and it kind of like eats its way in everywhere, and we just ended up making another choice. She didn't buy anything from the brand. She ended up getting 3 bottles from Eris Perfumes, and 1 from Marlou, and 1 from Nikolai. That was what she bought. And I got one from, I got Empire des Indes, I'm not quite sure, Empire des Indes. You can see, look how beautiful that is. And the box was incredible that it came in. 100 milliliter for $165 roughly. It's a real powder bomb. Many people compare it to Shalimar. I'm not super familiar with Shalimar. I mean, I don't find Shalimar that powdery. This is really more like Suavissima or something from Perfume Aroma, but maybe with a little bit more balsamic touches, like a little bit more like ambery notes in the base, I would say. This is just gonna be a short video. Then I got 2 bottles from Franck Boclet. One of them is Lavender and the other is Ylang-Ylang. And Lavender is something I've been hooked on, wanting to try. And these are surprisingly cheap, I wouldn't call them, but like these were like 935 Swedish crowns, so like $90, $90 for 50 ml. And this is not just lavender, it has a sweetness to it. I think maybe it's really, really nice. I'm really hooked on that combination, gourmand type lavender, like lavender with some tonka, with some vanilla, with maybe some honey, you know, things like that. And it's kind of along those lines. And then I got another one, the Ylang-Ylang one as well. The name is super misleading. It's more like a gourmand coffee fragrance, although coffee's not listed. Both me and Clara was the first note it made us think of. And it also has like caramel, some other florals. I'll get back to you about how it performs and how it does on skin. These were kind of, I mean, these are not blind buys since I tried them all, but like, it's very impulsive of me to buy fragrance in this way, but I can swap things, and it was just so much fun. Let me see, is there anything else? Oh, I also bought, it's in the other room, but a discovery set from Hiram Green with 8 fragrances. They're 2 milliliter each, which I thought was not cheap, but affordable, $55. And since I like all the fragrances, I would almost be willing to buy like full bottles of several of them. I thought that was a pretty good deal, and really worth it to me. And then I got some, I mean, she gives us some like tester bottles when we go and spend this kind of amounts of money. One of them is a note that I talked about quite recently on this channel called 1979 New Wave. It was created by Dominique Ropion, and it's like a minty iris. And the performance isn't great. It's kind of like an EDT. Maybe this is an EDT. Let's see if I can even see that. It's too dark. I can't see it. But it wears really, really light. I just sprayed like 4 sprays on myself. But I'm wearing other things, so it's been drowned by. I will say that this fragrance is really, really nice. It's kind of unique, like this minty style iris. The iris in it reminds me a little bit of the iris silver mist from Serge Lutens, but this is not that dry and earthy. This is much more wearable, and it works perfect on a hot day, because I wore it yesterday running errands. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my other 100 ml bottle purchase. Catharsis from Coreterno, an Italian brand that I have never tried before. This one, the price of this one was like $175 for 100 ml. Am I saying the right thing now? Yeah. And it is, it has like guaiac wood, it has whiskey, it has, what other, like weird leather, like notes that I typically don't gravitate towards at all, but it wears really powdery on the skin. I mean, it has a smokiness to it for sure, maybe from the whiskey. And then it kind of like settles down into like something powdery and balsamic. I'll get back to you on this one. I wore this, I've worn it, but I kind of didn't really, maybe it doesn't have a really great sillage. I couldn't really smell my own fragrance, but maybe I just have smelled too many fragrances lately to kind of really pick up on it. But so far, so good. It's a really easy wear. And in the opening, it's a little masculine, but not the dry down. So Catharsis from Coreterno. Another tester bottle that came with me home here that I've adopted is 1992 Purple Night from Guerbois. Same brand as the Minty Iris, 1979 New Wave. Also by Dominique Ropion. It is tobacco tuberose. And I really wanted to add a tuberose to my collection. This is kind of a challenge to me. It's really interesting. It has tobacco. It's a lightly smoky tuberose. I'll get back to you on how that does. It was inspired by Prince's Purple Rain. he, I guess, had a concert in Paris in 1992. And then there were some other bonus tester bottles that came with me home, but I'll let you know as I've tried them. But this is what I purchased. Well, not these two, but all the rest of the things that I mentioned were things that I purchased in the shop. I think I got them all there. Yeah. So I'm happy with my stuff, but there's always a little of that anxiety, like, oh, why did I spend so much money? This is ridiculous. I'll never be able to go through it. So they're mixed feelings, definitely. And I don't know if you recognize that, but feeling like really happy and kind of like a little high. And then like almost immediately there comes another emotion kind of pops up on the side and it's like making me feel a little bit bad. And it's not because I can't afford it. It has more to do with like, is it reasonable? Like I could probably get decants from some of these, or I could buy samples, and I might not even, and then when I go through a sample, then I could buy a whole bottle. But this is kind of like an event we do every year. Like we go to the shop, we make a day of it. It's kind of, and I don't travel that much because I still have kids that need me at home. Even though my youngest son is 19, he kind of has special needs, and he needs me, and he needs help with food and cooking and just kind of getting his act together. And it's going to be like this for a few more years. I can't just take off, but I can take off for a night, no problem. And I can take off next week. I'm going to take off like for a week. But then my older son is home, who's almost 24. So the three of them will be home together, all three kids. They're two boys. They're 19 and 24. And then it's my daughter who's 21. So they should be able to, they should be able to cook and to take care of the house and or the apartment and, take care of the cats and feed them. They're old enough, I should be able to go away for 1 week, and I'm going to stock the fridge and the freezer and the pantry. And so, I mean, it's going to be easy for them, but I'm not going to cook a bunch of food for them in advance. Maybe I'll leave them with like one thing, like, so they have something, or, put something in the freezer for them. But like this, it's time to grow up. I need a life too. Okay, guys, I'll let you know how I'm doing with all these fragrances. But so far, I've tried Bee, I've tried Catharsis, and I've tried 1979 New Wave. That's about it. Okay, guys, that was, did I tell you about, yes, I told you about these and Hanbury as well. Okay, that was all, guys, for today.